Okay.
Fantastic. So super happy to be here, and thank you so much, Ophir, for co-hosting this webinar with us at World Sports Group. So I'm the CEO of the company, and we run two platforms, Ahuto and World's Marathons, and I will talk very briefly about that today. We're really happy about this event and also doing things with Ophir and the team, because Dead Sea Marathon is a spectacular event that has been super popular on our platforms from the start. Hundreds of runners have discovered the event, and hearing the feedback after they come back from the event and also reading the reviews is amazing. It's truly a unique experience. So it also captures what we want to do with our platforms, which is helping runners find these new challenges and unique experiences. The Dead Sea Marathon is one of the most popular events in Israel and a very popular event in the region. And we thought that this kind of webinar can give some more flesh on the bones on what is actually is to participate in this event, and maybe help to clear some question marks. This webinar is also recorded, so I would like to also reach out to the ones looking at this after the actual webinar takes place, and say hello to you as well. I will just share very few slides on who we are, and then I will leave the stage to Ophir. So we offer two main platforms for endurance sports. It's Ahuto, which is the world's largest calendar for endurance sports, with close to 90,000 listed races now, and 24 main sports, 27 sports in total. The aim with Ahuto is to really give you the full Mountie experience of endurance racing, and helping athletes find events that are local, or they might be very far away, but giving the whole width of endurance events. And we have put a lot of effort into the search, just making it possible to find the perfect next challenge for you. World's Marathons is the site where we have collected stunning events all over the globe in 120 different countries, and we have picked events that are good, what we call destination events, so really worth traveling to. Dead Sea Marathon is obviously one of those. On both platforms, you can search, as we can see an example of here, and on World's Marathons, but you can also book. We try to make the booking experience very smooth. We offer a range of local payment options, and do everything we can to help you both with the discovery part, but also the sign up, and also collecting your bucket list and sharing your past results in one place. That's all for me. I'm going to enjoy now the presentation from Ophir about this amazing race. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Charlotte. And first of all, yeah, thanks again, Charlotte, for you and for the team for all the help you made for us to do this event today. Yeah, the crew did a lot of work behind the stage to get it going. And I wanted to say that we made this presentation like really thorough and detailed. We tried to get everything, yeah, to answer all the questions. We got many questions from the registration form and try to answer everything. And if you have more questions, please use the chat option. Alexander will manage it over there and will send me the questions so I can answer everything. And yeah, let's start. Second. Sorry. Just a second, guys.
That famous two-monitor problem.
Yeah. I try to do it every time, but now it's gonna work. Yay! Okay. So, first of all, I want to say some couple of words about myself. So, my name is Ophir Kindler, and I'm the race manager for the Dead Sea Marathon for the whole time of this event. The event exists, which is 5 years. I'm 43 years old. I live outside Tel Aviv with my family. I love running. I love nature. I love trail running. I did some races all over. I'm a certified race organizer and instructor for kayaking and running and training. And my day job is basically I work for the event, and I'm a marketing specialist. My company, the company I work for, exists more than 30 years. We do operas, we do big music events, we do exhibitions, bike contests, we do all kinds of stuff. And the event. So, the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is on the border between Israel and Jordan. One side of the Dead Sea belongs to Jordan, and the other side to Israel. It's the lowest place on Earth, minus 430 meters below sea level. One of the saltiest bodies of water in the world, almost 10 times saltier than the ocean. It's usually very sunny and the weather is good, even on winter time, because we are in the desert, in the Judean desert. There's a big therapeutic effect for this region because there's a high mineral concentration in the water and in the mud. It's really good to cover yourself with this mud. It's very oily and rich with minerals. There are low levels of pollen and other allergens in the atmosphere because the air is very dry as we're in the desert, and because we are very low, so the atmospheric pressure is higher than sea level, and there is a reduced ultraviolet radiation because we are lower than everyone else. The race is start and finish at a place called Ein Bokek. Ein Bokek is the central resort area of the Dead Sea. It has hotels, shopping center, spa, wellness facilities. It's 2 hours drive from Tel Aviv and 1 hour drive from Jerusalem. So if you're going to stay in other places in the country, you can drive by yourself to the Dead Sea. Around the Dead Sea, there are a lot of attraction and a lot of stuff to do. So if you plan to stay 1 night or 2 nights at the area, you should visit Masada, which is amazing, ancient fortress. There are some nice oases in the middle of the desert, and Gedi Nature Reserve, David Creek and Arugot Creek. Full of water all year long, very green, very nice. A lot of trail running courses around the desert, and there's even a kayaking company at the Dead Sea. Our partners, basically, they run this area. This is Tamar Regional Council, and they are the owners of the race, and we produce this event together with them. And let's go to some drill down about the race itself. So this is the 5th edition of this event. Very special experience. I don't think anybody of you guys have ever run on the middle of the sea on a small gravel dike, like maybe 6 or 7 meters wide, and both sides are water or the Dead Sea. The race itself is very, very flat, super flat. I think we have something like 150 meters elevation gain on the full marathon, which is basically nothing. And it's something, very, very unique. We have 5 courses. I'll start from the longest one to the shortest one. So we do the Israeli Ultramarathon Championship, 50 kilometers. And we do full marathon, half marathon, and the 10K and the 5K can be running or walking courses. Meaning you can come with all your family. Someone can do the whole course, and someone can run or walk the 10K, maybe with the kids. So there's something for everyone. Course overview. So this is a very basic map of the race. This is Ein Bokek. We start and finish the race here, and we run to the middle of the sea on this dike. This big dike over here is the border between Jordan and Israel. When you run on this dike, you can see the other side. You can see the Jordanian part of the Dead Sea. You can see Jordanian people walking there, trucks, tractors, whatever. So the short courses, the 5 and 10K, they run to the middle of the sea, and they turn around and they go back to the finish area. The 5K turns around after 3 kilometers, and the 10K turns around after 4 kilometers. And then they run back to the start and a little bit some more to the finish area. The long courses, the half marathon and the marathon and the 50K, they do a whole trip around the Dead Sea Basin. The half marathon does almost like a full roundabout, and the 50K and the marathon, they go to another dike, visit another dike, go a little bit more to the south, and then come back to the north to do the whole round. The course is measured by a certified surveyor, recognized by the Israeli Athletic Association. And as I said, everything is very, very flat and nice. This is another course overview, some better maps. So the 5 and the 10K, you can see where they turn around and they come back again. And the longer courses, the half marathon does this trip, and the 40, 42 and 50K, they go to the south and they come back. The start and finish area are not at the same place. It's 800 meters apart, and I will show you in a second. We have 8 stations every 2 or 3 kilometers, serving water bottles and isotonic drinks in cups. All the plastic water bottles are collected, and we recycle them after the race. We don't leave any trace at the desert or on the dikes. We take everything with us back. For the longer courses, for the marathon and the 50K, we have bigger aid stations providing gels, snacks, fruits, and stuff for you. But as always, I advise runners to carry their own gels. If you like special kind of gel, if you want to take the gel on this specific time when there's no aid station around you, so you need to be prepared and run your own race on your own stuff. This is the starting area. Basically, it's an artificial island on the sea, and we start running from here to the middle of the sea. This is how it looks like. We do special connection here between the artificial island and the dike, so you can run the whole thing. The starting area will work only on the day of the event, the morning of the event. You will have a bathroom over there and race pickup desk if you didn't pick your kit before, and some coffee and tea. and bathroom. There is bag disposal service, so you can leave a bag with I don't know, dry clothes to wear after the race, and it will be taken and it will be waiting for you at the finish zone, because the finish zone and the start zone are not the same place, so we will carry it to the finish zone for you. This is the finish zone. It's on the beach, on the Dead Sea beach, and most of the runners, after finishing the race, they take the shoes off and they go to a little swim or a little dip. On the finish area, we do activities on Thursday, on the day before the race. On Thursday afternoon, there is an expo and a kit pickup booth, and music and live DJ and food trucks, and yeah, it's a nice happening. And everyone, yeah, maybe half of the people that come to the race, I think we have around 8,000 runners at the race. I think something like half of them, maybe 4,000, are sleeping at the Dead Sea, and they will be coming to the beach at the evening before the race, and you get to meet them and buy stuff at the expo. It's very nice. There's very good vibe. And this is where you're going to finish the race on Friday. So it's 800 meters apart from the start area, and this is where you're going to finish. This is how it looks like. So this is the finish area, and this is all the hotels that are very close to the finish zone. The marathon hotel is called Daniel. Its new name is Enjoy. It's the same name. Daniel Enjoy is the same hotel, and we work with another hotel named David, which is a little bit here. So the way from Daniel, from Enjoy, to be honest, the new name, from Enjoy to the start area is like 20 minutes, and to the finish zone is like 5 or 10 minutes. So everything is very close, and you can do everything by walk or like a little jog. And before the race, everything is close and easy. You don't need a car. What else? So, as I said before, on the day before the race, we start the expo at 4 o'clock. On 5 o'clock, we have like a runners panel and some lectures at Enjoy at Daniel Hotel. And on 6:30, we do a race briefing. I'm going to do a briefing in Hebrew and in English. Basically, it's the same presentation you see now, but with more stuff about the race itself, the signs and water station, and all of the stuff. 7 o'clock, dinner and pasta are served at all the hotels, at Daniel and David. And we close the day at around 9, so everybody can get some nice rest before tomorrow's race. Friday morning. So the race is on Friday, 2nd of February. We start the first launch, the first run at 6:15. It's just when sun comes up and there's a little bit of sun and a little bit of light, we start the race. 6:15, we got the 50K and the marathon and the 42K start, and then we have the other courses in between until 9:30. I don't have the exact dates for everyone, but the important stuff is that the long courses start early. 8 o'clock, the expo at the finish area is open, so if you have family that want to come and meet you, they can hang out over there and wait for you and to cheer you at the finish line. We do trophy ceremony only for overall course winners. The age category winners will have a different ceremony a week after the race. If you are an international participant and you go back to your country after the race, then I'll send you the trophy by mail, something like a month after the race. I need time to recover, and then I start to send everything to the winners. If you want to stay in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem and come to the race only at the race day, come to the Dead Sea. So we have transportation service for the day of the race from Tel Aviv and from Jerusalem. You have all the information in the website, and you can register from the website. There's a bus from Tel Aviv that leaves in 2:30 in the morning and gets to the Dead Sea around 5 o'clock, and the same thing for Jerusalem. The timing of the bus is very convenient for people that do the longer courses. I understand that it's not that good if you do the 5K, but yeah. Race kit. So this is the new shirts for this year race. They made by Salomon. Salomon is our partners for the race. And you get everything in this nice string bag. This is pictures of last year medals. I don't have the pictures of the new medals yet. We do different medals for each course. 50K got its own medal, marathon its own medal, and so on. And the 50K is kind of big medal. Pick up, as I said, you can pick up your kit the day before the race at the beach or at the morning of the race on the start area. If you come early, then if you come the day before, then you should come to the beach. If there are people from Israel around here, you can come to Tel Aviv. A week before the race, we do a pickup event in Tel Aviv. We got many questions about the terrain. How does it feel? So I've got some pictures of the course. So most of the course is gravel, hard gravel, with small stones and cracks and some salt on the terrain, on the floor. So yeah, you need to be prepared. It's not a road race, but it's not like hardcore trail run. Around 2 kilometers from the course are salt, and I don't think anybody ran on salt yet. So it's hard salt grains. It's a bit weird in the first couple of seconds, but you can run on it, and you can run it fast, and it's hard. The last 3 kilometers are on the new paved brick road, the new boardwalk by the beach. This is some more pictures from the race. You can see the road, you can see the terrain, there are some cracks. So you need to look on your feet. You need to look where you're putting your feet. Recommended race shoe. So I recommend something with a little bit cushion and some grip. Actually, you can run the race with any shoe, with carbon, with the super light road shoe, but I prefer something in between, not a hardcore trail shoe, which is like hard and heavy, and not very delicate road shoe. Something in between, like a light trail running shoe. And I love this shoe. This is the new Salomon Ultra Glide 2. It has a lot of cushion and grip, and this is very nice shoe, and I recommend it. At the expo, you're gonna meet everything, all the companies, all the shoes, all the watches. So everyone will be there. We got pacers. We got pacers for all the courses except the 5K. We had a question before about specific timing. So if you guys really need something specific, let me know, and I'll try to find. If not a real pacer, I'll try to find something that someone who will run with you at your own target time. The Dead Sea Marathon is an international event. We have something around 800 runners from abroad, 800 runners from abroad, mostly Europe, but also Americans and all over. So everything is in English. All the signs, all the questions. Everyone speaks English. The brief is in English, so it's easy to get along. And most of the people in Israel know English and they know how to communicate. Other stuff. So weather is it can be everything from like dark skies and some wind to very warm and sunny day. The week before the race we get a precise forecast, so we can know exactly what's it going to be like. So we need to get an update before the race if you want to pack the light running coat or hat or whatever. Sometimes there's a headwind when you run up north on the dike, the big dike between Israel and Jordan. There's some headwind, but of course now it's too early to know exactly how it's going to be. The area that we run on is basically a demilitarized zone between Israel and Jordan, meaning it's a closed area and no citizen can be there unless they are part of the race. The whole year long, this area is closed, it's border, and nobody can visit there. And because of that, nobody can go on the course if he's not participating on the race. You cannot accompany your friend with bicycle, or you cannot meet them in the middle of the race, only at the finish area. If you have friends and family waiting for you, they need to wait at the finish area. They cannot stay on the course itself. Accommodations. So for accommodations, we have 3 options. Option number 1 is arrange yourself your own vacation, buy flight tickets and everything, and get to the Dead Sea by yourself. You can book hotel, the Marathon Hotel, as I said, Enjoy and David. These are both of the hotels of the race, and you can book rooms for the race on our website. We have special packages for runners. It means that we have pasta dinner on the night before the race on Thursday. The day of the race, there is a pre-race coffee and pastry, something small to eat before you go running, and breakfast is served until 10:30. And if you're going to be late, they will pack it for you. You just need to tell them before you leave. Both of the hotels are close to the start and finish area. And as I said, on Enjoy Hotel, there are going to be some lectures and panels and the briefing, and hopefully we're going to do some recovery run starting from there on Saturday. We'll see how everybody will feel. Another option is to join our special package. We made a special package, a very simple, 4 nights in Israel, 1 night in Tel Aviv, 2 nights at the Dead Sea, and 1 night in Jerusalem. So it's long weekend, and you're gonna see some stuff in Tel Aviv, get to the race, do another day in El Bokek, the Dead Sea, 1 day in Jerusalem, and that's basically the package. It's designed for a minimum of 10 participants, and you need to be responsible to buy your own flight tickets and to get to Tel Aviv, to the hotel in Tel Aviv by yourself. From the hotel in Tel Aviv, the adventure, the package will start. If you guys need more information about it, I can send you some stuff and you can read everything on the website. We can talk about it later. And this is the package. If you are part of a big group of runners coming together, we have 2 operators named Dizenhouse Unit Tours, and they can tailor-made vacation for you and your group. 10 days, 15 days, I don't know, going this way, that way, everything, they can arrange everything for you, transportation, pick up from the airport, transportation, touring, everything. Except that, I recommend you, if you get to Jerusalem, try and do a running tour in Jerusalem. It's very nice, very easy. You run 2 minutes and then you take pictures 10 minutes, and this is the whole tour. You see the old city, you see some nice stuff. I really recommend it. Last stuff about Israel, some technical information about Israel. So the main airport is called Ben Gurion. Ben Gurion is 20 minutes outside of Tel Aviv. This is the biggest and the central airport in Israel. You can rent car from there. There is a train station over there. You can get to Tel Aviv and Jerusalem by train. It's 20 minutes from Tel Aviv, and it's 2 hours drive from the airport to Ein Bokek. So plan your vacation from Ben Gurion. As for visa and passport regulation, most of the countries are easy to enter to Israel. If you have special questions, I can check, and there is a website with all the information if you need to check something. That's it. And yeah, see you in Ein Bokek. Guys, if you have any questions, now is the time.
I have a question. This is
Sure.
Chang Hong Yu. I have a question about your tour package. The price, $1,800, which is $1,850. That's for one person. What kind of hotel room is that? Is that for a single room, one person?
This is a 4-star hotels for a person in a double room.
So if I book a one person ticket for this package, that means I'll have to share with somebody. Is that right?
Basically, yes, but I can check with you. I can get back to you exactly. Maybe
Okay.
because we have some rooms, so maybe we can do something.
Right. So also,
Yes, single rooms.
if I bring a family member, it will be just twice the price, and then the family member and I will just share one room.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for doing this.
So great.
I have a question. Thank you. That was very informative. So if you want to come down on Thursday and stay on Thursday, but then you want to get back to Jerusalem, can you take the bus one way back?
Yeah, you can take the bus one way. You need to buy the whole ticket because it's
That's fine.
It's for someone else, and you need to let me know because we will be waiting for you.
Right.
In the morning.
Yeah.
So you need to know that you do only half of the way.
And then getting there on Thursday, any suggestions like on how to get there on Thursday?
Yeah, there's some public transportation from Jerusalem. There is public transportation from Jerusalem. It can be done.
Okay.
Okay, one more question. I've never
Sure.
been to Israel. So in general, would you say if I arrive on Wednesday and plan on departing on Monday, so aside from running the race, I also want to do a little sightseeing in both Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, and would you recommend me renting a car? Or is that a bad idea?
It's not a bad idea, but it's like renting a car everywhere in the world. You need to know where to park it.
So it's not easy. It's not, well, okay, so the question is not just a bad idea. Is it necessary? You know, if you go to Rome, you definitely should not rent a car. But if you go to some city, say San Francisco in the US, probably should rent a car. So that kind of thing.
if you want to stay in one place, like in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem, then of course you don't need the car. You can take a taxi or something around town. But
Okay.
yeah, moving around, it's a bit more difficult. There is a bus service, and you can take the bus, but it's not like having your own car. Yeah,
Right.
but it
Got
can
it.
be done. Yeah,
Right. Okay. Thank you.
sure.
I hope I can make it. Thank you so much. It
Sure,
sounds
yeah, you're welcome.
exciting. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Thank you again, and
Okay.
hope I can make
Okay.
it.
Okay, guys. We're gonna finish for today.